So one night he picked me up from the club that night. I mean, pull up to the front of the club on his bike, publicly picked me up, like ain't hiding, no nothing. So I'm like, well, shit, I don't know no man who got a woman doing all this. Okay. So from that point, like, we just been together, like, we hanging out, taking trips, we went out of town, we dressed alike, all this stuff or whatever. So then comes maybe like 2 or 3 months later, I'm on the phone. My friend called me and she was like, hey, this girl I know saw old boy pick you up from the club and she was asking me questions about you. Well, what's she asking questions about me for? Oh, because apparently his baby mom worked at the same place that she worked for, like the facility or whatever. And so she knew who the baby mom was. So the girl told my friend, like, yeah, they just bought a house, blah, 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 blah. Well, hold up. They just did what? So at this time, he was on a trip in Orlando, claimed that it was him, his son, and his guy friends who went to Orlando for a little summer trip or whatever the case is. And so I started calling him. I'm like, nigga, like, Negro, you bought a house like this? So now, mind you, this man has walked around this house asking me how to decorate this. He was like, you know, I'm a dude. I don't know how to do this shit. And the house definitely did not look like a woman lived there. Like, it needed to be decorated. But maybe it was because they were just moving in. I don't know. But anyway, so he was like walking around the house asking me for help to decorate. So, of course, he on the phone yelling and screaming when I found out about it. You know, typical narcissist shit. Just yelling and screaming, performing, acting a fool and all that shit. So when he got back here, he came straight to here. Came to my house. We talking. You know, yeah, I did, but it's not like that. Da, 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 da. So dumbass me. Again, dumbass me. I don't need nobody to tell me. Dumbass me. I'm like, okay. But I base it off to the point, the way this man was moving. Like I said, this man used to be out and about, not hiding, no nothing. So when he was like, they just co-parenting and that's just what it is. That's what I was like, okay, because the way he moved, he don't give a damn. So that was that. So of course I argued, talk shit, did all kind of stuff or whatever, but I still was talking to him. Then comes December. I think it was like December the 6th, if I can remember. I'm on my way to the dentist. Y'all, my cousin called me. My cousin said, yeah, I saw the baby mom today. And I was like, oh, okay, well, okay. She said, yeah, and she still they together because she's still wearing her ring. Ring? I almost wrecked my fucking car, y'all. I was getting off the exit making a right to go to the dentist. Like, I remember this shit like it just happened yesterday. I'm getting ready to make a right turn. When that girl said she still wear her ring, like, my whole heart just dropped, like, well, what? So I'm calling him. Motherfucker, you married? Huh? Like stuttering and shit. Can I please come talk to you? I just gotta tell you something. What the fuck do you have to tell me? Like, nigga, you married? Like, so not only did I find out about your fucking baby mama, then I found out that y'all live together. Now I found out you fucking married? What? Okay. So of course now at this point I'm devastated, y'all. So I'm like, I finally give this man a chance, and then this is what we doing? So I go on the county website or whatever. I start digging. They got married 2/22/22. Oh, okay. So when I said something, no, it wasn't like that. You know, I was at a low place in my life, and she just said, let's just get married, and that's just what we did. She picked out her own ring. This is all the story now. She picked out her own ring. I was like, so where's your wedding ring at? I never worn it since the first day. You know, I knew I shouldn't have done it. All this. And again, y'all, like, I'm thinking back. So when 2/22 had came, you was at my house. Valentine's Day, we was out of town in Atlanta. Like, all these things and all these trips. Thanksgiving, you with me and my family. Mother's Day, you with us after you go to your mom and then you come to us. Like, all these things is like, you with us. We going to big old events down here like Juneteenth, dress alike. all these things. And this man really got me out here like I'm his girlfriend and he just single. So then I started like putting pressure on him, like, okay, what the fuck are you doing? Like, because at this point, now, not saying it's right, and it'd have been easy for me to just be like, fuck it, I walk away. But when you love somebody, it's like, you want to believe what they're telling you. I mean, that's just what we do as women. So he telling me like, she know I'm with somebody. Then he claimed that she saw a picture. I don't know who posted the picture or whatever. He claimed she saw the picture. So he came over here and he was like, he saw a picture of us together. She saw a picture. And I was like, well, what picture? And how could she see a picture? Because I never posted him. Okay, y'all. So I never posted no pictures of him on social media or nothing like that or whatever the case is. Because I already knew, like, he had a reputation for lying. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I never posted, like, nothing with me and him together. None of that shit. So, come to find out, we had went to my cousin's, her daughter's, their birthday party, the kids' birthday parties or whatever. And so it was some pictures taken. We was dressed alike then too. So he claimed that somebody sent her the picture or whatever the case is when they saw it on my cousin page. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. But he claimed that she saw the picture or whatever, like, and she asked him, like, you love her, blah, 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 blah. But the whole time, y'all, this man's still making it seem like they just co-parenting. Like, she know he got shit going on. Then, like that's just what it is. And when I tell y'all, like, this man would just get up and do whatever the fuck he want to do, that's literally what he did. So when he was saying, like, it's not like that, it's this and that, I'm still, like, believing it. But in the same breath, I'm like, but this motherfucker done, like, you're married. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're fucking married. So then, he basically made it seem like this woman knew. Okay. So next thing, it was like, well, he had got a new truck. So then coming to find out, like, everything that you was saying, like, making it seem like all this shit was yours or whatever the case is, it wasn't. The truck was in a woman's name. And I'm saying, like, okay, so hold on now. If y'all just two co-parents and this and that, you think my baby daddy, who we just co-parenting with, gonna be able to call me to sign for a whole fucking truck? So when I kept telling him, I was like, you a fucking liar, bro. He was like, no. He didn't know what I was talking about first. Then I brought up the truck shit. He was like, you ever thought that somebody just, feel like they owe you something? Owe you something? Oh, okay. Then at that point, when he really knew that I was like pissed the fuck off, and I'm like, nah, nigga, you not about to keep fucking playing with me or whatever the case is. Then it's like, okay, you know what? I'm in this co-parenting shit or whatever. I'ma just move out. I'ma move in with you and da-da-da-da-da. Oh, okay. That's what you're gonna do? All right. So I'm just watching. So it was just so many lies. Like, okay, then told me he had 6 kids. And then as you get to talking, I'm listening. Because I listen. One thing I fucking do is I listen hard. As you talking and calculating, I'm like, no, I think we had like number 9, So it's like so many different stories that came about. Then one time it was like, well, he found out that she was talking to somebody else. So my whole thing was, if she talking to somebody else and y'all just co-parenting, what you mad for? Because now it don't make sense, right?
Good morning. I was told not to even address this in reference to my story times that I am posting about my personal experiences with men. But I have to, because I feel like some of you have a lot of audacity. I don't know if they're giving it away for free, it's on clearance, or whatever the fucking case is, but y'all got a lot of fucking audacity. Now, some of you sassy ass men who want to blame me for being involved with a fucking liar, I've clearly said in every video, dumbass me for listening to lies or whatever the case is. I was never with this man for no fucking money or nothing else, because as you can see, I'm in my home, mine, okay? Everything that I have, I bought and paid for my fucking self. So you sassy ass men who think this was about money, find something safe to do.
So this how dumb he was. See, because I know people, right? And I be listening to him talk or whatever, and people he be talking about, I know half the fucking people, but I be sitting right there like dumb. I don't know who you talking about. So the dude who she was talking to, I do. Well, somebody I knew. Put it like that, okay? So he goes and confronts the dude. But hold on now, because if me and you in a quote-unquote relationship, you know she's dealing with somebody or whatever the case is, what you mad for? So he goes to confront the dude. So when he confronts the dude or whatever the case is, he calling me. Now I know how you moving. So he goes to confronts the dude or whatever the case is. So when he called me, I was like, where the fuck you at? He on the phone talking like you confused. You like, huh? Okay, well, why you go to this man? Why you go to this man if you don't give a fuck and this and that or whatever the case is, and you don't care nothing about that or whatever the case is? Then he told me one day, oh, the boy called him. I'm like, why would this man call you? No, you went through that fucking woman phone, your other co-parent phone, and then you got mad and pissed off or whatever the case is. So you just a typical ass nigga. And that's what I told him, like, you a typical nigga or whatever the case is. You can be out here doing whatever the fuck you want to do, but then you want this woman to sit at home up under you. Not up under you, waiting on you, basically. Okay, cool. So that was that. Then it was like little stuff like, oh, my mom's sick. I'm staying at the hospital with my mom. It was just a bunch of mess, back to back. So finally, y'all, when I started seeing how he was moving, and it was like, nah, this ain't no co-parenting shit. Like this, you fucking lying. You know, like at this point, you lying now. I have no clue what this man was telling her. Like, for him to be out the way he was and gone, and like, I mean, he would watch his son. She was in school. Go there, watch his son. Like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, when she got out of school or whatever the case is, he come to my house, get up and go to work in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, so I don't know what lie and what story he was telling her, right? But I used to see, like, she would be watching my page or watching my story or whatever the case is. And my whole thing was like, baby, you can just ask. Because here, I can give you the rundown. Ain't no beef between me and you. None. You understand? This nigga is a liar, you know? And I've always moved like that. The woman ain't the issue. You the fucking liar. So finally, y'all, I just got tired. Like, I just knew he was lying. Like, then it was like financial shit or whatever the case is. Like, I'm letting you, I gave him $500 one time or whatever because he was fucked up. The IRS took his money. But then I found out that that's a lie that you tell everybody that you fucking around with or whatever. Like, oh, the IRS went in my account, took my money or whatever the case is. So of course at the time I didn't know that. So I gave you $500. Like, hey, you know, here. Then a couple of weeks later, like we going out of town. Your tire on your truck had a ball or a knot in it or whatever the case is. So we get to the place. You come outside to me like, I need $450. I'll give it back to you Friday. What if I ain't have it? And why we drive this truck out of town when we could have drove mine? You drove the truck because you knew I would have gave you assume I would have gave you the money. So I'm like, nah, nigga, you won't give me my money back on Friday. Friday came, I ain't see my money. Oh, okay. So I said it one time, I mentioned it one time to him. So then when I finally was done, I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit or whatever the case is. So I started like, no, nigga, you gotta go. So here it comes now. Then it flips to, oh, it's me. I did him wrong. I did him dirty. He lost everything behind me. What you lose? When me and you stopped dealing and I left you the fuck alone, you packed your little bit of shit that you had in my house and went right back to your house with your co-parent roommate. So you didn't lose shit. You understand? Why she take him back? I don't fucking know. And that's her issue to deal with. But that was that was one lying. Y'all hear me? And still be out here calling my name. See my friend the other day for St. Patrick's Day. You out here telling my friend how I did you so dirty. How you like, why you even still mentioning me? You should be ashamed to say anything to me. I had to take you to court to get my money back. And then serve the papers at I said the papers right at his fucking house. This dumb motherfucker had a nerve to write on a paper, we were together then. How you a married man being okay telling somebody at the courthouse? We were together when she gave me the money. Yeah, y'all. That was the narcissist I was dealing with. That one. Y'all stay tuned for the next story, okay? The next story gonna be out. I don't know which one of these niggas I'm gonna tell y'all about. But I done been through some shit.